Hi, this is Betty Hurley, and I'm here to talk to you about creating a resource page in Mahara. I'm at the dashboard, which is what you get to when you enter into Mahara. And first I'm going to show you how to go ahead and create that page. And those of you who've done a journaling page already have seen this. So if you click on Portfolio and click on Create Page, and then give it a name, so we can do practice project page, and you can put in description, but you don't have to, and then go ahead and save. Note that it takes you right into the editor and that you have all your choices over here. So I'm going to show you some things first, and then I'm going to actually show you a sample page to give you some more ideas about what to do. One of the things you probably want to start off with is to edit the layout. And so if you click on Edit Layout, you'll see you have a lot of choices. I usually pick 2 columns. Sometimes I do unequal size, but I'll do 2 columns equal size here, and go ahead and save. The other thing is you select your theme on the bottom. The default, as you can see, is rather gray. And I usually pick primary school because it gives me a nice dark blue, but you can check some of the other ones. And note that it automatically changes it, and that I have a spelling error there. If you need to edit the title and description, you can click on that, and it's easily corrected. One of the main things that you'll be doing in a project page, or really any page, and that's why it's listed separately, is to do a text. So if you click on that item and drag it over, and note that when it's in the right place, I get a dashed line with a lightly colored area, release, and this happens in all cases. You get a dialog box. You can put the title in here, and then you can type in anything you want as your text. Hopefully more interesting than that. And go ahead and save. And there it is. Now there are other things that you can do. You can put in an image, and these two are up by themselves because they are very common. If you click on image and again drag it over, then you can select an image either from your computer or from something you've already put into Mahara. Now, an important thing that you'll probably be doing in your project is to upload a file. So if you what you want to do here is to click on just a very small arrow on the bottom of General, and for any of these, and then you will get a number of selections. And actually that has the text in it, but it doesn't have the one that I was looking for. We want to go to media, and one of the media is files to download, and that's what I want. So if you click again on that, and let's bring it over here, and the file you probably want to download is your project, so you just say my project, and then you can choose a file. Click on yes here, because that says that you are authorized to upload this file, assuming it's your project, so it is your work. And then you can click browse to pick up your file. I'm just going to pick up one file here. And note, you can see I have a lot of files that I already have uploaded in Mahara, so I have to pass through all of those. You won't have this problem. But all the way down to the end, you want to do save. And there's your file. So let me just say done here, so I can go to a page to show you some other examples. And I'm going to go to a collection. Don't worry about that. It's just a collection of pages. And click on Math Project. So this is an example of a project page. And you're welcome to copy this. You would just need to go to my profile page and look for a math project, and it should be there. Let's go ahead and click on, well, I'll show you the page first, then we can go ahead and edit. So you can see that these are text boxes, an image file, and a video. So if I go ahead and click on edit, there are a number of things I can do. Now you see that we again end up with the menus over here. And if I do want to edit anything, I would click on the little circle to edit something. And it goes heads me right back into that dialog box. I can do my changes and either save or cancel. In this case, I can cancel because I didn't change it. With the image, to take a look there, you can see that an image is just uploaded as you would upload a file. You just want to make sure that it's an image file. For doing a video, and that's under external, again click on that little arrow. You may, if you have a resource that has an RSS feed, for example, if you use Digo, which is social bookmarking, there's an RSS feed for that. You can put that in, just put in the link to the RSS feed. It should have a /RSS after it. And it will actually continue pulling that feed onto your page. So that's an interesting thing to try. I'm just going to show you the external media because that's also a valuable resource and something you may want to do. And the thing to note is what all the different types that you can embed. Now note for YouTube, all you have to actually embed is the URL. So you don't even need embed code, you just do URL. For some of these, you do need the embed code, and you can do that. And on most of the things like YouTube, you either do share and get the link, or you just click on embed code and get that code, and then you can put that in here. Note that it puts width and height as 0. Actually, what it's going to do is just a default width and height, and you may want to check to see what that looks like before changing it, and then you can play around with it. Sometimes if I want it smaller, like 300 by 300 is a nice size. So I'm just going to do a save there. Well, actually, I have to do a cancel because I'm not going to bother finding a code there. But you can see on here, and if I do an edit there, you can see that this has the embed code in it. What it does is I probably put the URL there, and then when it then accepts that, it then puts the embed code in for you, which is rather nice. So we'll just close that. So I already showed you how to put in an image and put in a file, which is where you put your project. You will want to do a text box to just do a little introduction to your project. A video would be nice, not required, but certainly is a nice idea. You can put in under resources. If you put in something that looks like a link, it will actually show it as a live link. And those are the main things that you need to know in order to do a resource page. So you can see it's very similar for those of you who have done a journal page, except, well, you're adding a few more components. Now the last thing you want to make sure you do is share your page in some way. So if you click on share page here, and if you do want to make your page public or available to other people on in Mahara, you could click on public or logged in users, and you're certainly welcome to do that. Or what you may want to do instead is to just go up here and click shared by me, which is what you've done before, and then go ahead and do the secret URL. So for this page, the one I just created, practice, you can see at the moment it's not shared at all. If I click on secret URL, and there is already one available, I can just take that, or I can add another one and get my secret URL, and that's what you will share with your fellow students for feedback. So that's it on creating a resource page. I look forward to seeing what you come up with, and please share if you